the darkness protect you. I can't. My memories are being withheld for a reason. Lady Shah will return them to me when the time is right, no sooner. Besides, mushrooms aren't my favorite. I think it's because of the gills. All right, give it here. So, I remember something. Not everything. It's new and not new at the same time. All jumbled up. I was younger. Much younger. An initiate at the cloister. I was upset about something. The others were teasing me, mocking my name. Like I wasn't worthy of it. There was another. A tiefling boy with short horns and purple hair. I think he was my friend. He tried to make me feel better. Ronald. That's the last part of it I remember. That must be his name. Perhaps he's still there in Baldur's Gate. May the darkness protect you. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
weave protects me from the others. Thorgrim, Dorn, Three Seek, Adamantine Forge. Only one of us may find. Workshop of Great Siloof, Yali, artifacts beyond price. My pack found me, fed me, gnome flesh. Location was Durnstar.
the spell's power wanes, you can ask no more questions.
Sounds like the perfect place to find something expensive.
Something's guarding that forge, and it's weak to this hot hammer.
What's that?
Direct me.
The rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Myrna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in. You realize it was made with stone shape, a powerful spell to waste on a grave.
these things have stayed interesting.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Your desire? I've got a long road ahead. Seek and you shall find me. What to do? Still alive, so that's progress.
Has my species evolved?
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough. How is your more...
I greet you, child of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes? I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is cataloging Koatoan fertility rituals.
Our blood to fill your oceans. Oh, blessed Boal!
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Purge, priest! Promises! Your god wants proof! Wants blood!
These beings are Kuatoa, former Mind Flayer's slaves that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
You! Our Lord of Murder demands sacrifice! You will be an offering for the great god Boal! Not real?
You sense a flicker of doubt, brief but enough. For an instant, the godly presence falters.
Stop that!
Shut it!
Shut your rotten mouth!
You feel the presence waver. One moment a god of awesome power, the next, a common redcap.
Bollocks! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share. Blessed Boar! What? Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't you? That depends on the fish folk, don't it? But plenty to go around. Kiss my ass. I'm the Lord of Murder. I'll show you why. This is not my way.
Let's finish this.
Battle of wits. Where do I go from here? I speak, they burn. I must yield. Break them.
You've slain the pretender. We knew in our hearts the god Boal was false. But you, we see you. We know you by your true name, Maglumpa.
A great deity needs a great name. Looks like you're off to a good start.
What is to be your first commandment, O great god? We will spread word of Maglumpa. Your glory will sing from 10,000 throats. We know that you must go. Great Maglumpa, we will tend your church down here and wait until the time is right. Praise Maglumpa! Praise Maglumpa!
That might be worth a look. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
No time to dally. Best avoid the trap.
Never a dull moment.
A long way to go still.
I've got a long road ahead.
We know that you must go.
Attempted pickpocketing was noticed. You recognize the odor. The foul scent of carrion crawlers, centipede-like aberrations that feast on the dead. At one time, these caverns must have been their banquet hall. The creatures are either long gone or waiting patiently in the darkness. The passage narrows and bends, becoming impassable before you're even elbow deep. The wall is riddled with holes, a suffocating. The passage narrows and bends.
Nothing but rocks.
The wall is riddled with holes. The passage narrows and bends.
A bone. Dry and brittle. Empty. Empty.
The wall is riddled with the passage narrows.
There's nothing left. Empty.
Word of advice. Wizards' towers can be volatile places. They keep their secrets buried and their dangers close to the surface. Ah. Quite. A misadventure from my days as an apprentice at Blackstaff Academy. I was but a child, only a few months into my studies, but already I knew I was destined for greatness. No one believed me, of course. So I decided to prove it, to cast a spell with the Black Staff itself. From one perspective, I succeeded. I opened a portal. However, instead of pointing it at the first-year dormitory, I found myself pulled into limbo, facing a very irritated death's lad. Fortunately, the Black Staff himself came to the rescue, hauling me back from the brink and straight into several months of writing lines, or rather, finessing my autograph. Now, much as I enjoy reminiscing about such tomfoolery, I believe we've more pressing matters at hand. Is there anything else?
May the darkness protect you.
Yes, darling.
Let's have a look. wash out a bag of holding. Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Word of advice. Wizards' towers can be volatile places. They keep their secrets buried and their dangers close to the surface.
Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. I'll hold on to them. There's something I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been there. course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug? Come here. For just a moment. Yeah.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, Lenore, so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. Proud of you, as I already am.
Word of advice. Wizards' towers can be volatile places. They keep their secrets buried and their dangers close to the surface.
Oh, well, perhaps after I finish my research here, I'll join her.
I greet you, child of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? A tongue of madness and the spores from a timust mushroom. You may find them in nature, or the nearby cleric's tower. Be cautious. Those that have taken root are quite dangerous. These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Ormelium turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste. It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Ormelium watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you. Of course, return when you are ready. I have never seen anything like it. Is my species evolving?
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
It simply shouldn't be possible.
Yes, darling.
May the darkness protect you.
What's on your mind?
I greet you, friend of the dark. Yes, although it may be a touch cold by now.
The acidic liquid tightens your throat, burning on the way down. It's a bolt of agony straight to your stomach.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull. Cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. It holds far more power than it should. For the lava to react to my manipulations in such a way is beyond my ken. Indeed, although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn? Because removal seemed preferable to negation, and I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself. That is true. And I cannot imagine many other mind flayers will offer restitution. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
That thing better work. If it doesn't, I doubt you'll be in any position to complain.
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds is difficult to emulate.
Worry not, friend. You'll find the key soon enough.
I greet you, friend of the dark.
May the darkness protect you.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
Yes. She is cataloging coital and fertility rituals.
I greet you, friend of the dark. May your travels be safe and swift. I have never seen anything like it, Blurg. Is my species of...
Flumps reproduce asexually. This text contends exactly the opposite, with far too vivid details to match. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
The forge again? Hells. We know everything bar how it smells. Bibbleback. Of course, it was Bibbleback.
Years of terror. For what?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
The secret to mastering the adamantine forge. Book disguised by magic. Lost workshop of Siluriali. Finest weapons in all creation. Battle with rival. Summoned spectator. Dawn knows, but cannot tell. Zagrim, conjurer, seeker,
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions. The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals. If the drow's corpse is to be believed, it's something else entirely. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Years of terror. For what? That's old idiot.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Can't keep getting lost like that.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
A long way to go still.
Let's move. to rest.